Here with trainer Dwayne Lukas, and Bravazo draws the rail post position. What do you think of that?
Well, you know, I like to take care of the things I can control and not worry about things I can't control, and that's certainly one of them. I think as trainers, Gabby, we get involved and we start analyzing all this and looking at where we're at and everything, and next thing you know, the gate opens and none of that is reality. So I don't worry about it too much. But having said all that, it's not too bad here. That's not a very long move to the first turn, and they're big sweeping turns, and I don't know if I'd want to get parked way out there either. So we'll play it as it is. It's what the racing gods have given us, and so that's that.
You have to go from there. Now, you actually blew this horse out down the lane a little bit this morning. Talk about that and what the purpose was behind it.
Well, if you look where the quarter pole's located here on Gulfstream, it's on the turn. And I wanted the horse, hopefully, to be aware that, you know, we're going to have to get to our hole card when we get there. We've got to move. So I didn't want him to come off the turn and probably not grab the bit until he got straightened out, because that's going to be too late to beat anybody. So I wanted to surprise him a little in the middle of the turn, and I did. And then he came home in 23. They told me a few minutes ago. I didn't time him, but he came home in 23 and won the last quarter. So he was moving pretty good. And it was just kind of the wake-up call, let's get it done, and makes me feel better probably than him.
Well, this is a horse, I think he's run at 9 different racetracks in his 16 career starts. Is he a horse that just adapts and acclimates no matter where he goes?
He adapts everything. He's good. I had one other one like that, was Thunder Gulch, but this was this particular horse shows up. Every time I think I will give him a break and miss a race, I changed my mind that week because of the way he acts and what he's doing. He actually has run, I think, the most recent of any of the 12 horses in the race. And Clark, you know, he ran after the Breeders' Cup. So it'll be interesting to see how my young colleagues will adapt to the break and how the race will shake out.
You'll be ready to run. Does it give you added confidence having Luis Saez in the saddle? I mean, I feel like every other day he's winning 4 races here at Gulfstream.
Well, that I really love. He looks like he owns this place, and he's obviously got a good feel for the racetrack and what to do. This is the one race I think I'll just turn him loose and leave him alone, because he's had a phenomenal winter here so far. Every time I look up, bam, 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 he's got him. Now, I hope he didn't use all his bullets.
I'm sure he's got enough left in the arsenal here, but I have one last question. How was the van ride here, and how long was it? You rode with Bravazo, something that you've done before in the past. Was it a smooth ride?
Yeah, it was great. I always go with him. You know, it's only 15 and a half hours to Saratoga. It's only 17 to Belmont for the Preakness. This one's a little longer. This was 23 and a half hours. But, you know, it's amazing how much more of the country you see when you take a van ride. When you're on an airplane, you don't see anything. Now I know all about Mississippi and Alabama and Georgia, and we rolled along.
I can't imagine being a passenger in that van. Maybe one day I can take a road trip with you, but in the meantime, best of luck on Saturday.
I'll tell you what, you would know every country song on Willie's Roadhouse channel 60 or 58 or 9, I think 59. You'd know every country western song on the top 10 by the time we got here.
There we go. Another lesson from the coach. Back to you guys.